Normally I would say good morning, but it's actually afternoon. I'm just going to share a couple things today that I have been enjoying lately and some book recommendations that I have. Huge 101 book unboxing. I just got the package a little bit ago, so I'm going to share that. I have some clothes and things like that I want to try on and some other stuff. So this is not like a normal day in the life homeschool video. None of that today. It's just a little bit different style of videos. So I'm excited to share a couple little just different things. I keep forgetting to mention in my homeschool update videos, this year we have added World Watch News in the morning at breakfast time. We are really enjoying it. My girls look forward to it every day. It's a 10-minute Christian news program. The first 5 minutes is like world news, and then the last 5 minutes is more human interest pieces. But this is something that has been such a great addition to our homeschool.
Very spiffy. Here's this year's winner.
A couple days ago, I shared on Instagram that I won an eBay auction. With 3 seconds left, I put in a high bid, which was not very high at all, for a book lot of 101 books. And at the last second, 3 seconds left, my adrenaline was pumping, my heart was racing. I won. It was $30 for 101 chapter books. So we're gonna open that up. I might show what all we got. We won't be keeping them all because I think not all of them we're interested in. But I'm running out of room, you guys, to put things. So we already have some books here. This is some school. These are like curriculum. I have other boxes back there. My tripod pod for filming, my vacuum, and then all my good and the beautiful. I'm running out of room to even store these extra reading books. I have a box upstairs with 26 extra books too. And believe it or not, this one right here, last night, I saw another eBay auction and it was like 20, and they're all Newbery Award winners. It was what, 40 books?
Yeah.
And I did the same thing again. She's like, do it. She's a very bad influence on her mother. She's like, you do it, Mom, do it. We'll read them. And so I won that at the last second. I think it was $30 too for 40 bucks. So not as good of a deal, but still less than $1 a piece. This one over here is my practical one. She's like, no, Mom, we don't need all those. We could get them free from the library.
I'm practical too.
You are. Yeah. Okay. I also shared recently that this winter, I tried to get like a couple little things in my wardrobe just to kind of give it a refresh. I spend so much time, and I know you do too, as moms, like 100% of the time I will buy my children the clothes that they need and the shoes that they need and totally neglect myself and never think twice about getting new clothes or anything like that. So I got a couple things like this winter, but I was also thinking, okay, I need to get some stuff for like the summer and just kind of update that. I feel like I wear the same stuff over and over again. So Cupshe reached out to me and I saw the variety of clothes and options that they had. And so I have a couple of things that I want to share. They have everything from like super feminine and dressy, floral, things like that, ruffles, all of that, all the way to like more sporty tomboy with like overalls. And so they just have a little bit of something for everybody. And the best part is it's very affordable. I don't want to be recommending like $200 shirts or anything like that. Everything is around like $25 or $30. So absolutely affordable. And then I will have a discount code on top of that. Again, you don't have to update your entire wardrobe, but just even a couple little things I think helps to kind of give it a little bit of a refresh. And you can mix and match old things that you have in your closet with some fun new things. So first I have this really pretty denim dress. It has a cute little pinstripe and some pretty little ruffle of sleeves, which I kind of think just adds a touch of femininity, which I really like. And then the ruching, this dress is obviously nursing friendly, which is a big bonus for me, something I consider when I am wearing dresses. This would be good with sandals, or you could wear heels with it if you wanted to dress it up a little bit. You could wear it to church, to a baby shower, any type of little like nicer function where you don't have to be overly dressed, but you want to still wear something a little bit just fun, pretty, feminine, elegant. I've been really obsessed with greens the past couple years, like any shade of olive green or sage green or anything kind of in that spectrum. So I really love this simple dress. This is perfect for the summer. If you are going to run errands, wearing this around the house, like this is definitely something I would just throw on because it's not super fancy, but it's also nice enough that you kind of feel put together. I really like the middle, how it kind of cinches at the waist. Sometimes these fun summer dresses are cute, but then when you put them on, you just look like a big sack, like a big box. So I like that this one has a cinched waist, so it offers a little bit of a definition. It's a little bit high cut. It's long on the bottom, so you could just throw some sandals or some cute sneakers with it, like a pair of white sneakers would be really cute with this outfit. Since I was a little kid, I have been obsessed with overalls. And so I still really, really like them. And so when I saw these, I thought that they were so cute and I just had to get them. They're not denim or anything like that. They are a navy though. They just have such cute little details, like the back here. It goes down into this fun little V shape, and then it's more open, and so you can wear this with like a tank top or just like a regular short sleeve shirt. You could do a bathing suit underneath if you wanted to do like to the pool or beach. These are so lightweight and comfy, and I like that because sometimes like denim shorts and denim in the summer, even leggings or anything, it's just hot. So I like that this is breathable and you still look put together and stylish. These adjust a little bit, so for reference, I am 5'7". I'm about 130 pounds. I'm wearing size small in everything. And so if you needed to adjust this for height, if you're a little bit on the shorter side, you can pull these and they will adjust to make it shorter. Or you can make these a little bit longer. Not too much, but I like that it's kind of like more of the cuffed look. And so these are really cute. Can't wait to wear these this summer. Then I have another pair. It's in black again. It's kind of like the cropped length. These are size small, and again I'm 5'7", so I'd say I'm a little bit on the taller side of things. So if you're shorter, this will work perfectly, or you can roll them a little bit, but I like where it hits. Here we have this beautiful green bathing suit. It has, again, the cute little like ruffle detail. I like that. And then it has some ruching in the side here to make it a little bit forgiving. And so again, this is a small. If you want a little bit more coverage in the rear, I would suggest getting a size up. Then, like I said, you can wear these totally as a bathing suit cover, and it would be totally fine to go to the pool or beach or whatever, just throwing on these, and you have a whole little beach outfit ready to go. I told you I am obsessed with greens. This one is really pretty too. It's just more like a sage green, has just a pretty square cut, and then it has, again with the stomach, some ruching to kind of keep everything a nice silhouette and to be a little bit more forgiving rather than some bathing suits that are just like plain old fabric. I like that it has this little detail, has a little bit more coverage in the back than the other bathing suit did. Then it pairs perfectly with a cute little cover up. This again can go to the beach, to the pool, wherever. It's simple, but it has like a cute little ruffle detail at the bottom, and so that's kind of what I've noticed. There's just cute little details in all the clothes and in the bathing suits and like that just make it a little bit, add that extra something. And so even though it's just you're going to the beach or to the pool, I just like this. This makes me feel, it's like really feminine feeling. And so it's just a simple cover, but I think it's really cute. So again, I'm really excited to just have a couple things to update. It's not an entire wardrobe renovation and rehaul. It's just a couple things here or there. And so make sure to check out Cupshe. Again, I'll have a discount that you can take advantage of. Already really good prices. Another thing, I'm trying to get in more protein, and obviously I'm doing that through my diet, but I've also been taking this prime protein from Equip. So there's a couple flavors that I've had, and it is from grass-fed beef. So that is the ingredients. They're very clean, minimal. Grass-fed beef protein, cocoa powder, and stevia extract are the only ingredients. And per serving, it has 21 grams of protein. So I just like that it's really high quality, clean ingredients. There's iced coffee for the flavor, salted caramel. They're all really delicious. I usually either just shake it up with milk, or today I made a smoothie with banana. Sometimes I add spinach to it. Sometimes if you get like the vanilla flavored or chocolate, you can add different types of fruit and make a smoothie for your kids. So many different options. These are really good just mixed with milk, the iced coffee and the salted caramel, and you can kind of combine two, half a scoop of each, and does not taste exactly like, you know, a fancy latte, but it tastes really, really good. The taste is really, really good. Most of us are not eating like organ meat. Most of us are just eating the muscle. And since organ meat actually does have a lot of benefits, I personally like to take it this way. I've taken this on and off for years, but this is basically just like a good high quality multivitamin and mineral. A lot of the ones that are on the market now have so many things added to them and are not highly regulated, and a lot of it just flushes out when you go to the bathroom. But this is just, again, it's just grass-fed, it's beef liver, and the only other ingredient is gelatin. And so it's going to contain, it says it on their website here, it's back here, vitamins A, D, E, K2, B12, B3, B5, B6, vitamins and minerals like zinc, iron, copper, potassium, CoQ10, and choline for brain health. So like I said, this is just like a really good quality multivitamin mineral, good quality protein. So if you want to try it out, I would recommend maybe just like one of the basics, like a chocolate or vanilla protein, and maybe like a grass-fed liver, or they also have just collagen. They have so many different options on there. So if you want to check out, it's from Equip. This week, I have come across 2 different books that my girls listened to or read that just did not have things in them that me or my husband want them to be reading / listening to. And it's funny that I had just last week placed an order for all these books. I have a stack right here, a box right here, because we go to the library, and I know there's books out there with like agendas and things like that, but they rent so many books and check out so many books that it's like really hard for me to go through and read reviews on every single one of them. And even books that I've read reviews on, like they have good reviews, and then I heard it, or my daughter told me, and it was like there was this and this in it, and I'm just like, really? So it's kind of disheartening and frustrating, and I don't want to get to the point where it's like we can't even, because they love that. They love going to the library and just picking out books, and it's nice because it's like free resources and things like that. But on the other hand, we monitor their TV shows and things like that, and so I don't know, I'm gonna have to do something different. And I told my husband about the one thing I heard, and then even just literally this morning, my daughter told me about another book. She was like, yeah, this was in that book. And I'm like, oh my goodness. We all have our own, you know, convictions, and we all have our own like things that we think are acceptable and not acceptable, and things that we introduce our children to versus, you know, now versus later, and things like that. So all that to say, I feel like the Lord allowed me to buy all those crazy amounts of books last week, because I feel like I'm cutting back way on just books that I'm letting them check out from the library, listen to on Audible. Like I feel like Audible books, I'm not even letting that. They have a free subscription for a year for some of the books because it came on their Fire tablet. They don't have access to the internet or anything like that, but yeah, they still have access to books, and it's audiobooks, but still, I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'll admit I was a little bit looser on that, and so I feel like I'm going to be a little bit much more stringent. And so, but it's a lot, because my daughters each, especially my oldest, reads literally hundreds, I'm not exaggerating, hundreds of books every year, hundreds. So times 3. Now my second grader doesn't read quite as much, but yeah, it's a lot, and I don't mind doing it, but I'm gonna have to figure out another system. And then some books that I am enjoying. I have a couple different like library apps so I can get them for free. So far just this year, as of January, not necessarily the school year, but January, I've listened to Homeschool Bravely by Jamie Erickson. That one I talked about in one of my videos. It is really, really, really good. Very encouraging. I really liked it. Not every single chapter applied to my situation, but overall it was really good. And then I'm also listening currently, these are like motherhood type books, currently to Risen Motherhood. Another good one I really liked. I started listening, I'm gonna be honest, I started listening to M is for Mama, and I did not like that book. I did not even finish that one. It was not for me. And then as far as other Christian books go, I started this one a couple years ago and I didn't forget about it, kind of, but I never finished it. It was Raising Worry-Free Girls. It was like a Christian therapist wrote this book, and it's really good. That one was good. I've taken nuggets from that one. And then what else? Currently I'm reading, me and my daughter, my oldest, are reading Carry On, Mr. Bowditch. This takes time, like right post-Revolutionary War, and that is, we're learning about that time period in history right now. So I could have read this one aloud, but we have a lot of books that we're reading right now, or like that I have on our agenda to read, and I'll share a whole what we've read this year in a whole separate video, but just kind of what I'm personally reading. So I'll read a couple chapters and then she'll borrow it and she'll read, and then we kind of will talk about what's going on. And so that one is good so far. I like historical fiction. So, and then I'm listening to The Last Bookshop in London. So that takes place during World War II, at the cusp of World War II in London, obviously. And so yeah, I like all different types of variety of different books. I also like celebrity, famous people autobiographies. So I listened to the Paris Hilton one. That was actually really, really good. It was sad and hard. Part of it was hard to listen to, but it was really, really good. There was a little bit of language in that one. And then I listened to Matthew Perry one. I just finished that one. There was a lot of language in that one. And that one was really sad. Just overall sad. It was just, whew, goodness gracious. So I don't know if I'd recommend that. It was just a sad, sad book. At least Paris Hilton kind of turned her life around, but Matthew Perry's, it was, by the time he turned it around, he died like a year later, which was a shame. And then, sorry, these are all over the place. I'm just trying to remember off that. I listened to Where the Crawdads Sing, and then I watched the movie. That one was good too. I liked that one. And I started to listen to Pride and Prejudice, but it got returned before I could finish it. So I might pick it back up and listen to the end. It's long. I think it's like 12 hours. And then the last one, I see this recommended. I've seen it recommended a lot over the past couple months, Dumbing Us Down by John Taylor Gatto. If you're going to read it, I recommend reading it, not listening to it. So I like to multitask when I listen to books, and that way I can get a lot more listening done / reading without like having to sit there. I can do both. But this one, I could not multitask. I tried, and then I found myself like I zoned out, and I was like, what did he say? So I'd have to repeat it and rewind it. So I found myself doing that a lot. So I could not multitask. This is definitely written at a higher level than I would say the average book is written. So I think I would just have absorbed it better and like gotten more from it had I actually been able to like read it. So I might do that. I don't know. I liked it, and I thought he had a lot of good points that, yes, I did agree with. But on the other hand, because I listened to it, I don't know if he had any like references and footnotes. So if you've read it, let me know, because a lot of what he was saying, it seemed like it was maybe not untrue, but I don't know if he had any, like, he didn't really say any like statistics or facts or research or anything to kind of back up what he was saying. And he was saying it as if it were fact. So that was my only thing. So again, he could have very well had those just in the footnotes, but it's basically how the educational system, how it was built and created in the past like 150 years, and how it's just failing us as a society, as community, as individual people, how we cannot be full people when we are, starting from being a small child to going through compulsory education and having that kind of education throughout our formative years. And then we continue to do that, have that sort of same mindset when we go into the workplace. So I liked it, I did, but I just don't know if this was like his opinion or like he had research to kind of back it up, other than the few like anecdotal examples that he gave. I just finished this devotional, Amen. It's from the Daily Grace Co. It's the story of scripture from Eden to eternity. It does a wonderful job of going through from Genesis all the way to Revelation and just showing how the gospel is interwoven all throughout the Bible. Sometimes it can seem disjointed, but this does a fabulous job of just connecting it all together, showing how the gospel goes all throughout scripture from Genesis all the way to Revelation. It has you looking up the verses. So instead of like teaching you what it's saying, you're looking up the verses yourself. You're filling in the answers and drawing the conclusions. So I've written in this, so I'm not going to share all of what it looks like. But like I said, it's a 5-week course or 5-week study. And it just does a very great job. So whether you have been a Christian for many years or whether you're a new Christian, I think this would be really helpful. It's always great to either brush up on facts that you don't know or that you've learned but you've forgotten. And you've never been around long enough that you can't ever learn something. So like I said, I really recommend this one. This one was really great. If you ever wanted to know what 101 books looks like in a row, this is it. This is my entire dining room table is completely covered in books. Is there any that we just did an unboxing video. Is there any that you're excited about, Lex?
Yeah, the Unicorn Diaries and My Dog Doesn't Have Those two look cool.
Okay, so out of 101, you're looking at 2?
No, a lot more, but I don't want to list all of them.
Okay. Which one?
These two are ones by an author that I like.
Which one?
These two.
Okay. Seekers and
So
Braveland.
So the Puppy Place, where one puppy finds a home.
Okay, I know.
This one.
I know we have that one. Oh, Under the Cover of Snow. Yep. Okay. The other ones?
This one looks good.
Okay, what's that one? Move your hand. Oh, The Golden Compass.
Mm-hmm.
That was made into a movie. I'm not sure.
Mom.
What?
So this is a good and beautiful book, and it's for level 7. This one. I'm meant to read it.
Oh, nice.
This one.
Cool.
Summer on the North Star.
Nice. Yeah.
This one.
Oh, okay. You
This
just on all
one.
the dog ones.
Basically all
Lassie.
the dog ones.
Okay. Let me go through
And
these
then
real quick.
especially this one.
What is this?
Oh yeah.
Rise of the Dragons.
By the
Okay.
way.
I'm going to go through all these really quick and then we'll be done. So we have Pippi in the South Seas. I remember watching the movies of those dubbed over from the Swedish. Lawn Boy, Sleepover Friends, Frozen Summer. Up here we have Ben-Hur, Moby Dick, The Oregon Trail, Willow's Underwater World, Switch Around. Some of these you could tell are a little old. Nancy Drew and the Women Who Created Her, The Gift of the Magi, Watchdogs and the Coyotes. There's a lot of dog and horse books in this, so my girls are excited. Invasion of the Time Troopers, Adventures of Tintin, In Grandma's Attic. We actually have that series, so some of these are duplicates. The Paintbrush Kids, The Chalkbox Kids. I had to move over. Okay, Poppy and what is this one? The Subtle Knife. Black Beauty. Oh, that's a good one. The Incredibles. They were excited about this one. I don't know. What else? Jerry Spinelli. I'm not sure about that one. Walls Within Walls. Return to Holiday Inn. I don't know if we'll be reading that one. Thunderhead. Seekers. Mary Poppins. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Mary Poppins. The Golden Compass. Now, I think this was a movie that like was controversial. If I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. My Dog Does My Homework. And then up here, Great Expectations, A Christmas Carol, Magic Set, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, The Secret Garden, we have this version. Ranger in Time, we have this one. Friendship According to Humphrey. The Mummy, The Will in the Crypt. Oh, that looks not good. All right, we won't be reading that one. Jack. The Celery Stalks at Midnight. Oh my gosh, that's kind of funny. When Life Gives You OJ. Oh, that looks cute. Okay, so I think that's both of these. Dolphin School, The Secret of the Silver Dolphin, Treasures from Grandma. This is the Grandma's Attic series. This one looked cute. It's a tall tale. I actually had this on hold at the library, so I guess we won't need this one. This is, my daughter noticed, this is a Good and the Beautiful book. This is Summer on the North Star, and it's level 7, so she was really excited about that. The Mummy Mix Up, The Compass, or The Sea Captain's Compass, Tracker, Lassie, My Brother Lewis Measures Worms, oh my, The Top 10 Ways to Ruin the First Day of School, Lost and Found. The girls are excited about this one. Rise of the Dragons, The Lost Lands. What is this one? Blue Willow, What Would Joey Do? Snow, Cam Jansen. I did not read a bunch when I was a kid, honestly, but I do remember reading these. She has like a photographic memory. Okay, The Journey of Little Charlie. Oh, that looks good. Nighty Nightmare. Okay. Tales of Sasha, 4 books in 1. My younger daughter will be excited to read that one. Jerry Spinelli, Windcatcher, Teddy Joe, Unicorn Diaries, Cinderella Story, Lemonade War. I'm excited to read that one. Frindle, that one too. That one's been on my list of things to get. Class President, Holiday Inn. What's up with all these like creepy? I don't know this series. I don't think that. The Last Chance Detectives, Brave Lands, Surfboard to Peril. That one looks kind of cute. Oliver Twist, War Horse, Dog to the Rescue, Little House in the Big Woods, Power Rangers. All right, the Bumblebeast. Cupcake Diaries, Mia's Baker Dozen. Oh, we got to keep that because the baby's name is Mia. Runaway Ralph, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Ramona the Pest, Molly's Story, Nate the Great and the Sticky Case, Judy Bloom, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. I've heard things about Judy. I've never read her, but I've heard controversial things about her too, so I'll have to look into that one. Last row, we have Silverfin, a James Bond adventure, The House Without a Christmas Tree, Super Fudge, I think we read that one, Sonic and Knuckles, Ode to the 90s, Meg, a lot of these are way back, Treasure Island, Gulliver's Travels, 5 Children and It, Grandpa's Mountain, Judy Moody Declares Independence, Middle School, The Worst Years of My Life. I don't know if we'll read that one. David Digs with the Dinosaur Hunter, Stinkopedia, The Puppy Place. My 7-year-old's excited for that one. Quest for the Keys, The Talented Clementine, True Tales of Hurricane Katrina, and The Great Louise. So here we go, 101 books. I'm not sure I will keep all of them. Some of them look really good. Some of them, I don't know, a little questionable. But again, for $30, you cannot beat that. And we will have quite a lot of reading. So again, here's just a little overview. I hope you enjoyed this little vlog that I did today, just kind of sharing some of our favorite things. And I'll leave links for everything, well, most things that I shared today, the protein, and make sure to check out Cupshe so that you can get a nice discount off that. Just get some outfits, some books, some protein, whatever it may be. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you did like this video, if you could just give it a quick thumbs up, really appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. Bye, guys.